Hi guys, this is Carl, the Wandering Gamer, back for another episode of Shadowrun Returns. We're playing Jaybird through the Dead Man's Switch module, I guess, using my old Dungeons & Dragons terminology. So let's load up the game. I think that's ours. Tip: magical healing can only heal the most recent wound a character has received. Good to know. Norm! Alright, what do we got here? Apparently a bouncer? Maybe I'm profiling a orc or troll over here. Yeah, I'm profiling the troll as a bouncer. And, working girl, maybe? Guy with a pair of swords. And Cherry Bomb, I can see from her name tag. Hey, Cherry Bomb. The bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. I wonder if they've invented plastic surgery in this era. Her eyes harmonize save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. Awesome. Are those earrings or headphones? They look like headphones. Hey there, I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? I can be a douchebag. How about a date? Seems a little forward. I can insult where she works, or I can get straight to business. Well, let's try to be charming. How about a date? She giggles with practiced ease, the elf girl next door. She's kind of fake, huh? That's sweet. Nobody ever asked me that around here. Yeah, right. Sorry, baby, I'm off the menu. Drink? Well, I'm on the job, so I probably shouldn't have whiskey. A beer would be nice, but it's late, and I need a soy calf. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. That and the fact that he's speaking right into my ear. His name is Shane, and he says, Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead, or worse. Okay? The Ripper is out there, and he's real. That last killing happened just down the block. Yes, it did. What do you know about it, douche? And now, Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Proves how much you know. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. And Cherry Bomb says, I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a Ph.D. from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ojimans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? Shane says, I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. I promise, not this time. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood, ... Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now buzz. What was that, the Fifth Element? I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. I heard. He's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Okay, this isn't about him. Boyfriend find religion? Compassion. Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you've got big plans for yourself. Her pretty eyes soften. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. Where have I heard that before? You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Do I look like a cop? Well, maybe Mr. T in one of those CSI episodes. Nope. How about charming? Charming is good. I think you know the answer to that. She regards you with a smirk. I do. You're independent. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Ask away. Awesome. Tell me about this place. Some come here for the booze, some for the companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. Oh great, so people like me. So you think I'm here for something illegal or immoral? Okay, you're not completely wrong. Ever hear of Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the butt for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. That guy mentioned Coyote. She here? She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman? With a name like Coyote? She laughs. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Her face falls. She's been missing a couple of days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming around to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That'd be Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Thanks for the intel. I appreciate the help. Gutter punks have to stick together. Yes, you do. Talk to you later. So this guy is about to fall off his stool. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm not going alone. The Ripper is a lie. Okay. Let's see what the bouncer has to say. That's not how Coyote does it. Yes, I know. Eric Mersman. You don't look Jewish. Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? Ah, a fashionista. Awesome. I'll take a look. Alley punk isn't really my kind of look. Although, I like the armor and the hit points. Ninja clothing adds to dodge. The tourist look. No. The runner, a little too b-boy for me. That looks cool, but it's evidently a mage thing. Black hat. The coolest hat in the shadow. Oh, gains intelligence, but... And then all that. Okay, nope, not interested. What do we got in the back? Can I sit down and talk to her? Oh, I can't click back here? Oh, I can. I guess I can't talk to her. I can talk to her, though. She has a gun. Jin Parks. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower. Something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Alright, show me what you got. I could buy a pistol, submachine gun, shotgun. There we go. Kinda want a machete too, but I'm gonna hold off. Grenades. I like grenades. And staying alive. I like that too. Cool. Hey, I'm here with the band. Can't get up there. Let's talk to this well-dressed troll, Mr. Clue. Mr. Clue, posted at the doorway to the VIP section, is a tower of a troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. Yeah, I bet. You have business here? Looking into the death. Yes. I was a friend. Know him? Sure. Everyone here knew Sam. Shame to lose a part of the family. Part of the family? I've heard that a lot. There is a sharpness in Clue's eyes that in the look of a man who's seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out. You ever have to toss Sam out? In your role here, I suppose you often escorted Sam to the door. Yes, albeit gently, I'm sure. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Really? Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Okay, thanks for the info. Keep those eyes and ears open. I appreciate you talking with me. Yes, very polite. Happy to help. Very good. Setting up a pattern of my character being polite. So we have a cybernetic troll, but it's on his left hand, not his right, so that's not him. Then you have Noog. Ooh, lots of people. Do you have a... No, I don't. Or were you talking to him? Oh, wow. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter, I told you, it's not like that at all. Mutter, bring me proof, and you shall have it. Mutter, I am honored, your majesty. Mutter, that was why I said to use mustard instead of ketchup. Catsup? Nobody spells it catsup anymore. Forgive me, Jean, I was a fool. Jean, huh? Mutter, he looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Okay. Requires spellcasting, conjuring, chi casting, spirit summoning. Yeah, see, none of that seems like me. Weapons. The most basic spell every mage knows and always has ready. Powerful. Damage 6. Spells. Heal. Armor. Flamethrower. I like that one. conjuring, chai casting, killing hands. Unarmored damage increased by 4. Magic resistance. Mana Bolt. Powerful magical bolt that ignores normal armor and targets willpower. Wonder if I should get any spells. If I should go down the half and half route. Thanks, but no thanks. Johnny Clean, as opposed to Johnny Cash. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? So he's got a tattoo or a jack there, and an earpiece, telling me he's probably the secret security. Yeah, first time, just getting a look at the place. I'll mind my business, you mind yours. I am. Imagine you've seen all sorts of things in the place. Yes, first time, just... Hey, thanks. First time, just getting a look at the place. Uh-huh. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Yes, I'm sure you are. What else we got here? Anything over here worth... Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Who are you? No gigs at the moment, huh? But I do like your hair. Let's go talk to Mrs. Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa, good evening. Konbanwa, good evening. Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I'm tempted to ask... Yes, I am tempted to ask what's upstairs. Business? I just need a moment of your time, Mrs. Kubota. I have topics to discuss. Haha, politeness. So ka. And why should I help you? Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer. Jake sent me. I'm hunting the Ripper. Well, all of them are true. Sam is priority. Her face brightens, amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him beyond the grave. Interesting. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuyen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. That's Sam. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as a part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. Out the back door, huh? Okay, so you might have liked him a little bit because you asked him to leave the back door, not the front. Either that or you didn't want him messing with the patrons. I guess that's possible. That was the last I saw of either of them. Seamstresses Union. I think I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the time, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly here, and thus a rich tradition was born. Yeah. So you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. Okay, looks like we have a mission. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? If she's smart, why fear for her? If she's smart, why fear for her? Because she is in a dangerous line of work, and there is always someone smarter, more prepared. Like me. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now, and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her if something has happened. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here's the key. Alright, and off she goes. Time for me to go upstairs. Alrighty. Of course, we look at the locked door first. There is a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's set to require a password for entry, and since I don't have any decking skill, we'll leave the panel alone. And then come over here. Hey, I got that same picture. Okay, nothing in there. That's evidently not it. Ah, this is it. So we have a broken mirror, some really big boxes, some stuff on the bed, her computer, her TV and phone, a picture of Chicago. Oh, the picture of Chicago is important. And some stuff. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Okay, probably because she doesn't have a dresser. Let's go over here to the giant phone. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Okay. A framed painting of the Chicago skyline, done in stylized silhouette. Okay, for some reason that's important. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Alright, open the diary to the first paper. There's a receipt stuck between the pages, and a diary entry. So let's read the receipt. A receipt for a Browning Max Power pistol from Gin Park downstairs, with a note on it saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Awesome. Read the diary entry. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping in our apartment floor. Okay, whoever Paco is, he has goons. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this Cutter Drek keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make my cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, and he can sit around and play video games and watch action movies and be a... Yeah. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it all have to be one way? Because you let it, that's why. As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drek like that again, he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year, got my bartending license, got this apartment, and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me, more than his involvement with the Cutters. I just wish I could slice out that gang from our life altogether. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Okay. Different page. Second paper. The paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. I don't know if I want to do this. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Awesome. Diary. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and then returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help for us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. See? Good man. Time for a different page. Third paper. There's a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. What's the receipt say? A COD receipt for special order. 5 pounds of zebra meat from Mari's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. A receipt, huh? Okay. What's the picture say? The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin, or caramel skin, depending on where you're from and how you pronounce it, and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has Shadow scrolled on it. So is Shadow the girl or the snake? Different page. You don't suppose the snake eats the zebra meat, do you? That'd be weird. Fourth paper. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door, set through a combination of 342436. Wonder if those are her measurements. Oh, that's it. Okay. Let's look at the computer. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished it out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack. And the cracked display is covered in fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust cake fans to spin up, only to display on-screen password. Without the password, the only other button on screen is password recovery. Okay. 3 security questions. Childhood pet. Paco. Shadow must be the snake. Unless that's her second childhood pet. Otherwise, why would they give us that clue? Your favorite musical act. How am I supposed to know? The Shadows. There's a good choice. Name of your hometown. I bet it's Chicago. Incorrect. How many chances do I get? So I'm pretty sure about this answer, but I have no idea what this one is. I hear a cat. Do you hear a cat? It's her stored. Chicago. Again, incorrect. I'm going to stick with that. If I keep changing stuff around, then Chicago. Incorrect. Man, I hope I don't run out of chances soon. really have no idea. It's always the last one you guess, isn't it? Starfire. I have no idea. Oh, that was it. Starfire. How would I have gotten that? Actually, if I had just gone up from the bottom instead of down from the top, I would have had it. That's dumb. Okay, I'm logged in. The computer has a basic list of applications. Calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike's Place Market due in oh! She has a date with Paco in 30 minutes. Okay. Contacts. Coyote's contact list has exactly one entry, someone named Paco. There is no comlink number or contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. That's true. History. A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Okay. Leave. And there's a safe back here. The broken mirror was hiding a small safe. Right. Let's get into that. The safe beeps cheerfully. Doo-doo-doo! In response, and the door comes open. So, what is it? Ah! Frashetti's basic frag grenade. What would you like to do with this? Do I have too many medkits. Okay. So something was sent to my stash, wherever that is. Bar tab receipt, test tube. Okay. There's my items. Why do I have a smoke grenade? Area of effect, range, capacity. Capacity 24, damage 10. Let's start walking with that. Okay. Ooh, I have karma to spend. So throwing weapons. I'm a big fan of grenades. Do some decking. Ah, there we go. Charming. Certainly wasn't what I thought I would be doing with it. Confirm. Okay. So I've looked at everything in here. Is there anything else over here? Looks like I've seen all that jazz. A glow-in-the-dark rope. Interesting. Head back downstairs. How much, Mrs. Kubota? Oh, how much? Let's see. How can I help you? Do you know Paco? Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? I'm sure you have. Did you know Jim Parks? Or did you know Jim Parks sold a gun? Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? Her face twists in disgust. No, I'm a vegetarian. So you don't eat meat. Okay? Do you know Paco? He's a ganger, a member of the Cutters. He is a good kid in a nasty line of work. Okay, well that tells me something. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Yeah, he really shouldn't be in the line of work he's in, should he? Did you know Jen Parks recently sold Coyote a gun? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take trash out to the dumpster. I believe it. And Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike's Place Market in the next half hour. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Gambate? Is it Gambate? Kudasai? I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know how to pronounce those words, but I'll do my best. Gambate Kudasai. Good luck. Still no one else to talk to. Alright. I wonder if the elf will talk to me again. Oh good, all those other people left. Nope, she wants nothing to do with me anymore. Take a cab to Pike's Place Market? Confirm. Pike's Place Market. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to get mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, many living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Alright. I think we're going to take a break here. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see the rest of this Let's Play. And like it if you like it. And again, don't be afraid to comment. I'm not above taking advice in games like this that I haven't played. So, see you later.